there, welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name is Sierra and today I'm going to talk about my ZENY heat press and my new Siser heat press. So back in January, February timeframe, I had purchased this ZENY heat press to replace my Easy Press. I was using a 9x12 Easy Press or 9x9 Easy Press and this ironing board behind me, but it wasn't giving me the results that I wanted for as many shirts as I was producing. So I needed a better option. I did a lot of research, a lot of digging, and the most bang for my buck was for the ZENY heat press. It's a 5-in-1, so it does come with the attachments and the capability to use said attachments. There are 5 attachments. So you have the shirt press, you have a plate press, a cup press, and a hat press. So technically that's 4, but you get 2 different plate sizes. So that's 5. With the Siser, you get just the shirt press, which is kind of a downfall, but I already have this one and those attachments still, it still works. So it's not broken. I did have to replace a piece already. It's just not, it's taking up, as you can see, a lot more space than this guy does. So I wanted to kind of have both, I guess, because I want to be able to have this one out whenever I need it, and then this one for the attachments. I don't necessarily like this one for the shirts. It works just fine. It's just that there's a few different things that I prefer the Siser over the ZENY for. I'll go into detail with those in just a second. But first, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that because I did an original unboxing and review of the ZENY heat press. I actually think it's just called review because it was too much of a pain in the butt to get out of the box and put together because it didn't come with any instructions, which was terrible. But I got it, obviously. But the customer service for this was slow, but they were able to get me the piece that I needed out in a couple of weeks. Yeah, a couple of weeks without having a press. And when that piece shot off in the middle of one of my other videos, they sent me a $30 refund. Doesn't help the fact that this is probably going to pop off at some point, and which is why I went ahead and got a Siser one. So price point, Siser is more expensive, but you get better technology, you get better quality, you get a name. I'm not going to deny that you are paying for the name, but some of the features on this are really, really cool and kind of really worth it in my opinion. The biggest one is the ease of the press and the fact that it's got hydraulics in it on the sides to make it easier to press up and down. The foam grip handle does help quite a bit. As you may or may not know, if you don't, I did have shoulder surgery in May, and this is my second one, so my shoulder on my right side, my dominant side, of course, is very weak and sore, to say the least. So I don't know if you've ever tried pressing with your non-dominant hand, but it doesn't really work very well. So biggest differences are, this is a swing away, this is a clam. So difference, this, it's locked, so it's gonna shoot back up. Goes just straight up and down. This does not slide out. It's in there. There's no sliding, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's there. That's that. Which is kind of a deterrent, but I'm pretty good with the shirts and it not needing to slide out, especially if I have a little less space. It's not on, don't worry. This isn't taking up as much space, definitely having that little bit of area to work with is totally fine. This guy does not go up and down. It goes all the way around. It goes all the way 360. Either direction, and then this slides out. So if I wanted to use it, I can just slide this all the way around, slide that out, and I have my full surface to work with. As you can see, it does not slide in, not very easily. So this goes up and down, this goes all the way around, which in order to use this, you need ample space this way and this way or this way. And I had this table here and it was okay. But then over the weekend I took the table away to use it as a desk for upstairs because of homeschooling. And I realized that I didn't want it anymore. I didn't want the table in the area anymore. It's just taking up too much space. So now this little guy is going to go over here and I will still be able to make all of my shirts. And this little guy is going to go under here somewhere. And when I need it, I will pull it out and use it. But that's the biggest difference, is this goes up and down and this goes around. Now, a couple of the technical features that are pretty cool. I will go ahead and turn this on. So first, I will close it and lock it. This doesn't have a close and lock. It's just a press until it doesn't press anymore. So you press it and then you press it some more. I guess it does kind of lock, but it doesn't really lock. And then when you go to pull this up, you get that. You get a lot of bounce back. Gives you a whole lot of pressure though. All right, so we're gonna turn these on. This one has the on button over here. Makes that ridiculous sound. This one has the on button in the back. Doesn't make a ridiculous sound, which is great because I'm typically working 4:30 a.m. and the whole house is asleep. So it definitely helps to not have some crazy loud sound. Now you can see here, it's telling me both what the temperatures are going. I don't know if you can see it, but it's showing me how hot each one is getting. And what I did notice in the very beginning was that this one won't heat up if it's closed. So if you open it, it starts to heat. So that's kind of interesting. But I mean, I'm still learning it. I just opened it yesterday. So as it's open, it's preheating, which kind of is okay because it's giving it a more even heat. So this one, to get the timer started, you have to push the down button. For this one, once it's preheated, I'll be able to close this, and as soon as I close it and lock it, the timer starts automatically. That was the coolest feature ever because I am the worst at remembering to set the timer. I'm horrible at it. I don't understand why. Same thing with mirroring images. I just totally blank out. I'll completely forget to mirror my image or set the dang timer. So this one does it for me. Let's see if I can get it to do it this time. See, timer started. All right. And then as soon as you lift it, the timer stops. Pretty cool, huh? I thought it was really nifty. So another thing to note is that this one has the pressure adjuster right here. This one has the pressure adjuster back here. And this is the part that popped off twice, the pressure adjuster. So you can go up or down, same thing as this one, go up or down. But with this one, I get really nervous because it doesn't show you what the top or what the bottom is. So if you're too far down and you don't notice it until you go to press, there goes the top. This one you can clearly see right here how much you have left, which is a beautiful thing to me because this was just a disaster. Middle of a video, it just shot right off and almost took my eye out. There's several different things about each one of these. I like the size, the ease of use with this one, the tech, having the timer automatically start is pretty friggin' sweet. The only thing that I don't really know is with this one, it shows you what temperatures it's at, right? This one just says 200. It shouldn't be at 200, it should be at 300. So I don't exactly know what is going on. I'm going to have to contact Siser because I have no idea what it means or why it's stuck at 200. You can't go up, you can't go down. If you hit mode, it just tells you what you're setting the temperature at or what you're setting the timer at, and that's all it says. It doesn't say anything else. I don't understand it. But I'll update in the comments what it means when I find out from Siser. Like I said, I just got it over the weekend. Just set it up yesterday, played with it a little bit. That was literally the only thing that I couldn't figure out about it. It was just as you see it in the box. You didn't have to put any pieces or parts together. This wasn't attached. This wasn't attached. The bottom wasn't attached. It was a mess. Total mess. And I forgot that was on. Let's turn those off before I burn myself. So Siser Craft Press is what this one is called. It is not available anywhere yet. So unfortunately, I can't give you a link for it. I got super lucky with this guy. And I can't share where I got it from just yet, but Siser is known for their HTV, and I absolutely love Siser. Like, it's the only HTV that I will use, and for good reason. The Cricut HTV is just a mess. Sometimes, I take that back, sometimes Cricut can be great. Cricut has really great technology, really great machines and tools, but they need to up their vinyl game. Siser is way easier to weed, hence easy weed, and it just is much cleaner. And they're really stepping up their game. But there is another press. So if this is too small for you, Siser does have a bigger version, and it's not much more pricier than this was. I just didn't want the big footprint. I will put that link in the description for you guys so that you can take a look at that one as well. Siser is great, fantastic quality, amazing customer service. I've never had any issues or delays with them. They're very good quality company. So I trust it. Zeni was one that I took a whim on because it had decent reviews, it had a lot of reviews, and it wasn't crazy expensive. And it came with all 5 attachments, which is the reason why I'm keeping it, because I do love using HTV on mugs. I love the hat press because it makes it easy for headbands. Headbands are a pain in the butt to press unless you have the hat press. I like to make plates with HTV. You can do so much with HTV that I bet you didn't know. There's another video on that to come soon. So, Siser Press, update on Zeni. I'm replacing it. It still works. Still does what it needs to do. You just got to be careful of the pressure knob so that it doesn't pop off and shoot you in the face. Maybe wear some safety goggles or something. So, less footprint, more footprint, no attachments, all the attachments, good quality, comfort, use. I'm going with this guy for long-term use, and it fits in my corner. So there's that. I can't put this in the corner because I can't swing it around and still use my Cricut. All right, guys. So that's really all I have for you today. I hope that this was very helpful for you in making a decision on what type of heat press to buy. If you have little space and a good hard working surface, the Easy Press is phenomenal. If you are doing more shirt productions than anything else, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting a press for many reasons, but it does give the perfect amount of pressure that you need to make sure that your vinyl sticks to that shirt and never comes off. And if you have a little more space, go for it. Get the bigger one and get the Siser one. If I had more space, I would definitely be getting the bigger Siser one, but I don't, so it's okay. I love this little guy. He's going to take me a long, 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 long way in my crafting journey. So until next time, we'll see you later, guys.